Hello everyone, I wanted to share with you the latest collection from Iron Orchid. It's gorgeous. So this is their spring collection and all of the items will be available in my shop. There's a few items I'm still waiting on, but the entire release again will be available at my shop and I'll have the link down below. So the first one that I'd like to show, I'm going to do all the transfers first, and this is Emily Claire. And I mean, these are just, they're so pretty. There's so many things that you could do with these. I mean, you could take these little pieces here, and if you are into journal making or card making, I mean, you could separate all these elements and this would make, I can't even imagine how many different projects you could do with these transfers. Even just from this one sheet, there's all these elements that can be used. And I think transfers, I mean, they're so nice to work with because again, you can put them on whatever you like. You could do them on bases, on matting of frames, all sorts, all sorts of different projects can be made with these. But I really like the vintage look to all of them. They all look like hand painted and they're just beautiful. So again, this one is Emily Claire. I really like this one with the cats. Look how many you get. They're 8 by 12 sheets. You get 8 of them. And again, I mean, there's just so much there. You could do so many different projects. You could do those, little small decorative boxes. You could do trays, wooden trays. There you go. That is Emily Claire. So the next one is by Any Other Name. And again, oh, look at florals. They're so beautiful and I love florals. So yes, when I saw this one, I don't know. I think that they're kind of like all my favorite in some sort of a way or fashion. I mean, I love the birds and these moths and the typography. It's just so pretty, the coloring. And I just can picture these being on the front of journal covers. I think they would make the most beautiful journal covers. They would even make really pretty wall art. Like if you framed all of these and then did like a wall gallery, that would also be really pretty. Again, it's just these beautiful floral illustrations. I just really love the assortment in the colors too. They have some reds and pinks and cream colors and just so pretty. And all the typography. It's beautiful. So that one was By Any Other Name. And again, it's 8 by 12 sheets. The next one is Flora. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. So this next one, I'll try and pronounce it right. I believe it's Flora Grisa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure. Oh, this one again, just beautiful. Look at the beautiful frame with the bird, the colors, these vibrant pops of color, the typography. It's just beautiful. These birds are gorgeous. These are so pretty. Oh, and then look at that one. And I love the little florals mixed in with the birds. They're just gorgeous. I don't know, this one might be my favorite. I say that with every one, but I'm really loving this one. I really love the birds mixed in with the framework of the florals and everything. And I like these groupings too of all these little florals. The colors, everything. I love everything about it. I have a feeling this one's going to sell really good. It's just gorgeous. So that one again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Florals, maybe that's how you say it. But again, you get you get the 8 by 12 sheets. And then there's the back. And you can see some of the projects that they did. Next we have, here's another one. I'm not sure on the pronunciation, but I think it's Saint Owen. Again, really loved this one. I loved all the transfer pads that they came out with. I mean, they're stunning. Again, we got those beautiful florals. This one, oh, the color combinations with the burgundy and this purplish blue color. Just so pretty. This one I think would look really pretty as like if you wanted to do something for like summer decor. It's got more of those summer, kind of going into fall colors. Oh, look at this. Love, love, love. And then it has kind of like this landscape. This reminds me of what you would find on Toile or something like that. And again, more of these landscapes. Oh my goodness. Yes, love this page. I love everything about this page. You got the script, these beautiful florals. Just gorgeous. I keep saying that. It's so gorgeous. It really is pretty. Look at the typography here. I would love to use these on like the back of cabinet cards, make some cabinet cards and put these on the back. I wish they had more of these. You know what would be neat? I'll have to talk to Iron Orchid and see if maybe they would be up for it. But can you imagine a transfer pad with just this type of typography in it? Just like a whole transfer pad filled with all of this typography. Yeah. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear a comment, and then I can pass that forward to Iron Orchid. I think that would be like major cool. And then we have these. These actually look like pencil sketches. So that one was, again, try to pronounce it correctly, I'm not sure. Saint Owen? One of the two. There's the back. Look at the beautiful projects they did. I really like all of the transfer pads that they did. I mean, look at these 4 beautiful transfer pads here. You got Emily Claire by any other name, Flora Gracia, and Saint Owen. And I'm not sure on the pronunciations of these, but yeah, gorgeous. The last 8 by 12 transfer pad is this gilded one. This is just stunning too. I mean, so pretty. So you get some gold and silver gilded sheets. But look at how beautiful. And I'm trying to get it in the camera where you can just see that gorgeous silver metallic, and it's just beautiful. And if you love birds, and again, the beautiful typography. Just Really pretty. Look at this one. I just love to do a journal cover and have, you know, kind of layer it and do a little bit of those colored florals and then layer some of this over it on a journal for like a journal cover. I just think that would be so beautiful. So I might have to do that. I might have to try it and see how that looks, because I think it would just be stunning. And then there's the gold. You gotta love this gold. So pretty. Look at this page. Oh, all those beautiful labels and oh yeah. And that butterfly. So there is that one. It was called Papillon. Really pretty. There's the back. And there's a few of the projects. Again, you can kind of see where they did one on a journal cover. So this is just stunning. Doing that silver over black on a journal. Look how pretty. Yeah, I definitely want to play with these. Okay, so there was a 12 by 16 paint inlay. I haven't got it in yet, but I do have it available on the site. I'll have it in the next few days. The one thing with these transfer pads, especially these 12 by 16 pads, I mean, these are so large. And when you see the price, you might think, ooh, that's a little pricey. However, I like to break it down because look at how big the sheet is. And you get so much to work with, even off one sheet. And there's 8 of these. I mean, this right here would be like one thing you could use, and then this could be on another thing, and then this on another thing. So really you're getting like 3 nice sized transfers, maybe even 4 if you break this down on one sheet. So I mean 4 times 8, that's like 32 pretty good size transfer sheets. That's how I break it down anyway, as far as, you know, when I'm thinking about cost. And truly, these are so gorgeous. They're so pretty. I mean, look at all the beautiful florals and the colors. I just love the colors. I love the designs. Yeah, I had to get this one. This was one where I couldn't resist. I mean, this is so beautiful. And all I could think is like, oh, I'm going to do some pretty journal covers with these. The colors are just beautiful. The red with the little pop of purple, and you have some golden tones, and so pretty. And then look at this. Look at all these borders. Now this page here, as an example, look at, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 borders. And really, I think I would have to cut these in half, you know, because 12 by 16, this is 16 inches. So if you cut it in half, it's 8 inches in height. And you could use these on the spine of a book. Yeah. Or even on the edge of a book. Or you could take and use it on, you know, like the matting in some sort of framed artwork, something like that. Just really pretty. Oh gosh. I mean, every page. Yep. I think that this is another one that's just really going to sell out quickly. It truly is gorgeous. And I love these birds. So this one was Madeline. And again, I do think that this one in particular will probably go fast. And the thing of it is when they sell out, or if I sell out, I'll try and place another order if I can, but sometimes they even sell out with Iron Orchid, and it might be 3 months or longer before they get them back in stock. So, you know, this is one I would not wait on if you really like this one. The other one I think is going to sell out pretty quickly was this one, the Flora. I hate trying to pronounce it because I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the Flora Gracia. This is another one. I just think it's going to go really quick. So, oh, I should show you the back of this one as well. This was Madeline. Look at the tray. Alright, so that was the transfer pads. The next thing I'm going to show are the molds. I'm going to do the stamps for last because I'm going to show you a few of the stamps that I used. I did kind of play and have some fun with those. This is called Le Lapin. These are some rabbits or bunnies, and it's kind of hard to see, but there is that mold. So really cute. You know, you could do like a little baby book or baby album or field illustration type journal. If you put this on the cover, yeah, it'd be so cute. They really are. I have to say, the bunnies that they have on here are very, very cute. And then there's the crosses. If you're going to do like a Bible journal, I think these would be really nice on a Bible journal. Again, look at all the beautiful detailing. Just really pretty. And then there's wreath and swags. Again, the detailing is just, it's stunning. So there's this nice little wreath. I love the bow. There's a few bows in there. Okay, and so the last mold that they came out with, it's called Tulips, and this is a beautiful mold. If you love tulips, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. And again, if you did like a botanical type journal, I think that this would be so pretty on the front cover of a journal or an album. Just really, really pretty. I love that mold. So those were the 4 molds. They came out with 5. There was one I did not get. Again, if there's a request, I'll order it for you. It had cabbage and a carrot or something else. I passed on that one, but all of these others, I just love them. And again, I do plan on the Bible journal. I love to hear your guys' comments. I've had numerous requests, so I'd love to hear if you want to see me do one of those Bible journal workshop. I would be more than happy to do that. Okay, now we're on to the stamps. This one, I'm going to show this one first. This one's called Emblems. And I have to put it out there again because sometimes people see the price and they think, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. You are getting like 4 6x6 sheets of stamps in here. You're getting, first of all, the packaging. It comes in this nice package, and then you're getting them in these storage sleeves, 4 different sets. So again, it's like one big collection of stamps here. These are, look at how gorgeous these are. I cannot wait to play with these. These are going to be so much fun. So there's those. I love all these different frames, and again, these are going to tie in so perfectly with the new project that I'm working on, that I'll be doing the new series on. These are just going to go perfect. And so I'll be doing tags and journal cards and things like that with this set. So this will be another set that I will be using. I love it. Look at how many stamps you get. So all in all, you're getting 20 stamps. 20 stamps in here. and I love the packaging. They're packaged so nice. So that's called Emblems. This one is lace. I'm going to show you. I am going to show you how gorgeous this is. The detailing blew me away on this stamp. It shows everything and it's crisp, and it's probably one of the best lace stamps I have used. I mean, it's truly stunning. And I'm going to go ahead and ink one up so you can see how pretty it is, because truly it just is hard to see how pretty it is in the packaging. So press that ink down in there. See, that one I got much better because I put a lot more ink. That was my first time. See, that's the difference. When you don't put enough ink down, this is how it looks, versus when you get enough ink down onto your stamp. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it is one of the prettiest lace stamps I have seen. I love it. So there's that one, and then we'll go ahead and let's do this bigger one. I've never tried using a brayer before on a stamp, so I'm kind of curious. Look at how pretty. Now tell me that is not beautiful. Look how pretty that is. Just fold that like so. And this could be our flap. And then, you know, you could certainly stamp something here for your flap, and I do need to cut it a little straighter. You could just make a really pretty envelope. Maybe put that like so, you know, and then you cut that down, and then you have that for the back. You could put a envelope seal here. We definitely would need something up here, but you could take maybe like one of these papers and just, I don't know, you know, like we could do this. We could just take this edge of this paper. This is from the new digital collection, so this is a little sneak peek into the project that I'm working on. But, you know, look at, so you could do that. And I mean, just look how pretty. You could create beautiful, beautiful envelopes. Then the other ones, I think the other ones are just as gorgeous too. So the next stamp is Meadowlark, another really pretty stamp. If you love birds, you would love this stamp set. Again, when you're looking at the price, again, you kind of have to think it's more really than just the one stamp. You're getting like 6 different stamp sets. And I should have wiped the edge there. See, I got black ink, so I got some smudges there. I should have wiped that before I laid it down. But just to show you how pretty that stamp is, look at the detail. Isn't that just beautiful? So you have those lace stamps and these beautiful birds. It's just so pretty. Okay, the next one is called Palais des Fleurs, and I love this stamp set too. I love their stamp sets. I'm a big fan of Iron Orchid stamp sets because the detailing is just, it's beautiful. Look at how pretty. Someone did a headboard. Isn't that amazing? Look how gorgeous that is. And I hope to have that new workshop that I'm doing coming out next week. So I am working on the project as we speak and getting all the components here done. So here I used the stamp, and it was from this one. And you can see, isn't that pretty? So this is my digital, and I was doing a stationery. I distressed the edges. I added in a stencil with a little script. This is from a different Iron Orchid stamp. It's called Ephemeral Type, I think is what it's called. And it's got all sorts of script and things like that. And then the stamping that you see here, that came from the Palais des Fleurs. And isn't it, I mean, it just adds that beautiful accent, and it looks like beautiful stationery. And then this was the envelope that I did. This is from that paper. So I did make these envelopes. So there's the back. And then I added some of the digital. I'm not done decorating these. I do plan on doing some wax seals, and like here I need to add a little something, but just to give you a little preview. And then right along here, so pretty. It just adds all these beautiful accents to the envelopes and stationery that I did. And again, here's another one. So I added it there. There it is on the back. And this is the new digital. Again, I hope to have it out next week. This is all part of the project. It's part of it. It's not the entire project, it's just a little part of it, and it's inspired from my mom's letter diaries. So you're going to see the stationery and these envelopes. Here's where I used that lace stamp right on the edges here. And then this is one of the lace border stamps that I used along here. And this is from the Palais des Fleurs right there. This is from the Meadowlark. This is one of the flowers. And then this is more stationery, again where I used that lace stamp. And it's just, oh, I was having so much fun using all those stamps. Here's another, this is from Meadowlark, where I used some of the flowers right here on these envelopes. There's the birds on the back. So I had some fun doing some envelopes and stationery. I love the way it looks, and I love how it's coming along. So that's a little preview. I will be showing this in the next video of the workshop, a little preview on the workshop that's coming up for next week. But I did want to show you the stamps, the new Iron Orchid release. Get these while you can. If I run out, I will turn around. I will order more so long as they're in stock. They do have it on new releases where sometimes they run out of stock, and it might not be for 2-3 months until they get it back in. And I'm not sure, some of the molds like the bunnies and things like that, those might be limited edition. I'd have to, you know, double check, and I'll try to mark that on the side if they're limited edition. But yeah, I just think this release, this spring collection, is just beautiful. And the stamps are just stunning. And the transfers, that Madeline transfer, I will be playing with that as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you are inspired or getting some like motivation to go out and create. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you think of the new Iron Orchid release, if there's something that you just can't live without, what your favorite item is. Yeah, grab them while you can. Again, if you see that I ran out of stock, I'll turn around and I'll place another order. I do offer the free shipping for orders over $75, so be sure to take advantage. The code is listed on the site. I have the link down below, and also be sure to check out these other videos. If you've been liking the videos, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching.